we just wanted to bring you a little real-time update with what we're up to right now in the videos. I know that we're still traveling through Norway, and there's a lot of Norway videos still to come, like 10 of them.
We shot a lot of video there.
Yeah, we're shooting
such
like
a beautiful place.
2 to 3 videos a week, so it's going to take a little bit of time before they all get released. But we have been back in like Scotland, the United Kingdom, since mid-September, and have been having a lot of great adventures through there. So we kind of wanted to just do a little review of some of our favorite places and let you know what we're going to be doing for the rest of the year, what our upcoming plan is from this point. Right now we are in or around the Oban area of Scotland. Just went through like the Isle of Mull, and we're going to start heading south. Do you want to tell where we're going?
We are going to Sutton Harbor in Plymouth.
Southern England.
It's Southern England. It's a tidal area, of course, but it's a protected harbor and protected marina that's behind locks. So it should be a phenomenal place for us to spend. It's a bigger city, which is one of the things that we were looking for. We know when it gets dreary out and it's kind of gray and stuff like that, being able to step off the boat and actually go to a pub or go to a, shopping, whatever.
Kind of have everything right there.
Will kind of keep us occupied and from revolting. There won't be a mutiny on the boat if we have something to do off the boat. And
we have gotten a lot of recommendations from viewers that kind of knew we were in Scotland in real time, and so we very much appreciate those. Lots of good contenders, but for us, I think Plymouth is just, it's so close to everything, and it's in a big city, and the facilities look really nice. I'm looking forward to a bunch of showers there this winter. Yeah, so we're gonna, we did talk about being at Anchor, staying at Anchor as a possibility in Scotland and doing that. Issue that we run into is generating power for us. Solar, of course, doesn't work that well in winter when you've got like an hour and a half of daylight. And the wind gen, when you're protected there, we're just not getting a lot of power there. So we would have to plug in somewhere. And there just isn't a lot of places that are good for us there. So we decided that this would be the best choice. So as we're going to head south into the Irish Sea and into the English Channel, I know also a few of you have commented that, there's so many storms coming through, like weather's going to be turning really nasty. And yeah, we've had a few of those days already. So we are very carefully picking and choosing to get like 60, 80, 100 miles at a time in the lighter weather. Pretty much it seems like it's we like get one day out of the week we get to move a little bit, and it's just a 90-mile, 100-mile jump is about the max we're able to do at this time, but that's fine. So, I mean, really, we just need like 4 more of those, but the fact that they come like once or twice a week, it's probably going to be like 3 weeks at least. That's fine. We're not in a real big hurry, so it works out for our schedule. Yeah. But right now we wanted to just kind of give you a little review of some of the things that we have been doing in Scotland so far. So I have put together a little collection of some of our time in the Orkney Islands, crossing over to the west coast, going down there, the Hebrides, Skye. Yes. And we actually have spent some really amazing time like in the Isle of Mull and Lachlan, but there was just so much footage that I could have spent weeks trying to put something together, and I kind of needed to get this out. So you're getting to Skye, and this is kind of like a really, really big overview of what we've done in the past couple of weeks. So hope you enjoy, and then it will be back to regularly scheduled Norway videos up in the Lofoten Islands, the Arctic. So lots of good stuff to come. After making the North Sea crossing from Haugesund, Norway to the Orkneys, we landed in Kirkwall, where we were very excited to explore many of the areas we missed on our first stop there. Having access to the easy-to-ride roads with our new set of wheels, we were ready to set out and explore. There's only supposed to be a 5% chance of rain. I know you can't see through here, but it's kind of sprinkling on and off. But we're still going to get on our bikes, we're going to go across the island, and we're going to see the Scapa Flow. So, wish us luck. The Scapa Flow, which is a large sheltered bay in the Orkneys, has long been a dwelling for ships, dating back to the Vikings over 1,000 years ago, and more recently was used as a naval base for the UK during the First and Second World War. Due to its sandy bottom of no more than 200 feet, large fleets could stay protected in this basin even while harsh weather rolled over the landscape. I have to say, so far, the bikes are working out well. It was a nice ride over to the Scapa Flow here. Did get rained on.
It rained the entire time.
It didn't rain the entire time.
It rained the entire time. My jeans will prove it.
Yeah, our jeans are soaking wet. Not the best riding gear here. Getting into a much deeper history of the area, we rode out to the Neolithic west side of the island, where our first stop was to see Maeshowe, a chambered cairn, believed to have been built around 2800 BC. Its grass mound hides a complex passage filled with chambers. Just up the road are the stones of Stennis, which are thought to be the oldest Stonehenge site in the British Isles. But they are not to be outdone by the even larger Circle of Brodgar, still consisting of 27 stones from an original 60. For our last few days in the Orkneys, we moved elements around the corner to Inverness Bay, where we enjoyed some fall sun while relaxing, and of course, taking the cat out of her comfort zone. So we got these dogs coming down the beach, and Georgie's solution is to hide in the crack. Georgie! Well, at least you know how to protect yourself. Okay. Knowing that we really wanted to spend our time back on the west coast of the UK, we found a window to sail over the top of Scotland. The 85-mile overnight sail started in thick fog, but cleared into a beautiful sunset in great conditions. And we even had an attempted stowaway. Finding out-of-the-way anchorages nestled next to beautiful surroundings, we did a lot of exploring on shore through lush nature and quaint towns. We were quite excited to make our way to our next destination, a place that had been on our list ever since we knew we'd be sailing Scotland. The Isle of Skye, which is located in the Scottish Highlands in a group known as the Inner Hebrides. With a charming, yet mystical and untouched feel, we were ready to uncover all of her secrets. Came in what I thought was kind of close to low tide, but it is definitely not. It's gone down like another 10 feet. Without having the time frame to sail to many of the harbors on Skye, we rented a car so we could still tour a good portion of the island.
We've got an automatic transmission, finally. So it is Jessica's turn to drive.
I get to be behind the wheel for once. And this is my very first time driving on the left-hand side of the road. The first stop on our day of touring was to an area known as the Fairy Glens. This spot has no real stories involving fairies, but received its name only due to the fact that the location is unusual. Over the years, visitors have moved rocks to create a spiral on the ground, giving it a more magical feel, and the neighboring hill with its exposed basalt topping has even been nicknamed Castle Ewan. We're not going to be clean when we get home tonight.
We're not. We just did our laundry.
I know.
My jeans are finally clean. Oh.
Although there were many stops that could have easily occupied our day, we knew we wanted to make a climb to the Old Man of Store. Probably the most iconic landmark of the island, this ancient rock formation has the legend of being the gravesite of giants that used to roam the land.
It's a good workout. We should have brought water too.
And we had it too in the car.
Yeah, oh.
Poor got it. It is as great as it looks in the photos. It was a great stop for us. Quite a bit of a hike. I just caught my breath, and Matt is somewhere back there trying to get another panning view. To round out our day of touring, we went to the fairy pools, sitting at the base of the Coolin Mountains. Here, you can walk through picturesque landscapes and follow miniature waterfalls as they lead to pools of vivid blue and unnaturally clear waters. In summer months, people will in fact go swimming in these tempting crystal waters. Although being so late in the year, we doubt anyone was brave enough to take the dip during our visit.
Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. Give me your freedom. Whoa, yeah, to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. Life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium.